Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I know I am, and we're about to go jump straight into some high ladder gameplay with my favorite ladder deck. No matter the meta, 2.9 xbow never dies, and especially in this meta, 2.9 xbow is thriving because a lot of people are running Magic Archer and Fireball bait, and we have an absurdly fast cycle with Fireball, so we will destroy anyone that's running that. And with the most recent Pekka change, it gets shredded really quickly by Teslas, allowing you to break through with your xbow even faster. Let's go jump straight into some games and let's assert some dominance on ladder. We're gonna end up saucing out an Ice Spirit here. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's good. Let's see what this guy's got. So he's got Ice Golem of his own. It's probably gonna be a mirror matchup here, so let's just go opposite lane with our Expo. And he's gonna end up having Archer, so he's probably a Tesla, or he's gonna end up dropping a defensive Expo. Let's just go in for our Ice Golem here. And as long as I end up getting on top of this Expo with a Fireball, we should be able to kill a little bit quicker and get tower damage on him. He might go for an Ice Spirit, so we'll Ice Spirit on top of his Ice Spirit if he drops it. Otherwise, his Ice Golem is going to be out of cycle for our next Expo, so this is really bad for him. If you can ever get your opponent to drop a second Ice Golem, then they're going to be losing the game outright, just because they're never going to have a defensive sequence to capitalize on your next Expo. So he's not going to have a way of defending this. He's going to have to like Fireball and Tesla it, because the Ice Golem is not going to be able to body block. That was pretty well played on his end, but the Skeletons are going to be able to block it, and then I should be able to log here. He's going to drop like Skeletons or Ice Spirit, and then it should just die. He ended up getting back to another Ice Golem, but it doesn't really matter. I can go in for Archers here. And he doesn't have Tesla back, so this is going to be really bad for him. He might Tesla again. Kind of has to. I don't even know what you do here. You have to Fireball it, but then you just take a significant amount of damage. Then I can go in for another Expo and win the game. So we're in a really good spot, guys. Basically, whenever you see someone not have Ice Golem in cycle, you just take advantage of it in this matchup. Otherwise, you want to play defensive Expos and try to play for like a little bit of an advantage where you have the defensive Expo on the map when they can't kill it. And then you set up an offensive one because it kills any Expo that they have on the map. So basically, whoever sets up the Expo first is going to be winning. That's what this mirror matchup is about. Let's just go for a log here on top of the Archers and the tower. We should get a little bit of chip on the tower now. And I think he's played it pretty well. He's evened it out. But I know that I can just go for another Expo on him. So let's just keep it up. Let's go in for another one. Very well played there. Let's go Ice Spirit. Yeah, he pre-logged too. So he's actually a really good player. Well played, man. You have my credit here. You played that really, really well. Let's go Ice Golem. Should lock on the Ice Golem, so it's fine. Archers now. Skelly's here. Fireball, and then that should kill the Expo. So I'm not going to overcommit on defense either. Not about it. So he's probably going to end up going for Tesla. Oh, wow. That's ballsy, my man. You're crazy. You're a bit frisky out here with your Expos on offense. We should be able to slaughter yours with our Tesla and then get an Ice Spirit down so that we can body block and get a lot of tower damage. Just probably drop Skeleton. Well, Ice Spirit. No, he didn't do it. So at this point, you drop defensive Expos and Fireball him out because he has the only way of playing aggressive is going in for Expos. And he has to Fireball this. He actually has to Fireball this defensive Expo. If he doesn't, he's going to lose. And if he Fireballs it, then I just Fireball his tower and kind of like laugh because I'm in a great spot then. If he doesn't, then I just go in for Expo. So this is what happens if your opponent doesn't go in for anything on top of your defensive Expo, they lose the game. So I can just go Ice Golem, let that body block, Archers here. And we have so much of an advantage right now that we should be able to just walk away with it. I can even go for a Fireball on top of the Ice Golem just to kill a little bit quicker. And then the Expo should lock on and finish off the game. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. It's a very difficult matchup to play correctly, but as you guys saw, we were able to make it happen. Only a plus 27, though. So we got a game against Abraham. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, man. What is up? What's poppin', brother? Let's go in for an Ice Spirit to go kick off the game and see what he's got in store for us. So this Ice Spirit should be able to get some damage on the tower. If he doesn't drop anything, he's going to go in for Goblin, so he's probably going to end up having Rocket Hog Rider. We'll see, though. Could also be Balloon. He ended up going for a Zap, so we're going to end up going for an Expo. And I don't know what he's got at all. He's got Goblins. Ooh, okay. That's unfortunate. I think I have to go log this, just so that the Musketeer maybe retargets onto the Ice Golem. No, it's not going to. So let's just go for Tesla here. Just trying to defend as much as possible. Ice Spirit as well, just to make sure that doesn't get damage on us. Able to finish it all off. I don't want to drop Skeletons, because I don't know if he's got Bandit or not, guys. I really don't know what he's got at all, so I have to eat that damage. It's really awkward, but it was necessary. Actually giving us a little bit of BM. Abraham, you feisty fellow. You're ferocious. So, what is your win condition? Got like Battle Ram, Zap, Goblins. It's so weird. Let's go Skellies. Alright. Alright, this is not what I was expecting. Pekka with Musketeer is going to be infinitely more difficult than Electro Wizard. Electro Wizard's pretty easy. I can just go Fireball and then log here. Kill the Muskie. Get some chip damage on a tower and then not have to worry about the Pekka. So I can just go for Tesla here. Should be able to kill the Pekka and then also just kill the Barbarians. Without any damage on the tower. So, we're in a decent spot because we did an even trade there. Very unfortunate that we lose our Tesla because we're not able to play defense to offense with that. But I figured out what his deck is. It's super funky, man. Sometimes people on ladder just run these really weird combinations, and you're trying to guess what they have, and you're never right. Like, I'm like, yo, he definitely end up having Hog Rider with Rocket. And he's like, psych! I have the cards that look like that. I cycle my Goblins to just juke you out, and then I totally don't Rocket. So it was really unfortunate. Anyway, he's going to go for a Fireball, so let's just go for an Expo here. And then I can go in for a Tesla on top of his Pekka. We should be able to break through here, I think. There's a pretty bad Fireball on his end. We'll see, though. Then I'm going to end up going for a Log, kill the Pekka, and the Musketeer. Okay, feels good, man. But he did get a connection with Battle Ram, interestingly enough. Let's go in for another Expo, since we still have the Tesla alive. And I want to go Ice Spirit, so then we're able to kill the Dark Prince. Kill the Dark Prince pretty quickly, then he's going to have to go in for another Muskie, and he doesn't want to at all. He's going to Muskie here, so let's just go for Ice Golem. Oh, he's got Hunter. Wow, very cool. I'm going to go in for Ice Spirit, just so the Pekka goes on that, and then goes Skellies. See, the Musketeer is just ranging it from a distance, and that is one of the most annoying things I could ever be facing. Tesla's going to be able to pull that, and then I wanted to play for Ice Golem plus Archers. Definitely want to Ice Spirit so we can pull back the Dark Prince, or at least get damage on top of the Muskie. Interestingly enough, the Ice Spirit just died. I don't know how that happened. This matchup's a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. We're going to have to go in for a defensive Expo here. Should be able to kill the Goblins before it gets a hit. He's just going to go Fireball me, and it's out. Trying to get an extra hit there. I think that might have been an overcommitment on his end. I'm not sure, though. He did Fireball, so I can go and start my Archers, go in for a Tesla. Since we still have a defensive Expo, I want to make something happen here. Gonna have to go for a Fireball for sure on me. And I think I want to end up going for Skeletons right on top of the Battle Ram and just, like, log it back as quickly as possible. Kill that thing. Not anywhere near my tower. And then we're going to end up going for Archers and Fireball back his Hunter. If we kill the Hunter really quickly, we should be able to break through and do a lot of damage with this. So he doesn't have Elixir to reset that. There's no way for that to die. I think he's going to have to Fireball it. And then the Ice Spirit's going to connect. Can go in for another Expo. And he's probably assuming that we don't have anything to block this. He does know that we have something to block it. Alright. I fully expect him to end up going for a Musketeer. Wow, he doesn't. He's just playing super aggressive. He's going balls to the walls out here, man. We're going to have to log this back. And then I think I have to end up cycling back to an Ice Golem. Musketeer won't be able to kill it, right? We should be able to get some damage on him. That totally should... No! It didn't happen. Well, we still have a Tesla, so let's go for another Expo. That was really well played. Just applied so much aggression that I wasn't able to do anything but defend. Oh! Expo connects. Alright, this is good. We're vibing. We should be able to Fireball twice and log. So let's just do that right now and just cycle here. Because you know for a fact that he's going to spam in the opposite lane. There's nothing else that he's able to do. And then we walk away with a W. GG, well played and peace out. This is actually a really difficult matchup since he ended up having Musketeer with it. If he doesn't have Musketeer, it's really easy. Very glad to win it, though. Let's go. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to end up going for an Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to see what's up against the Illuminati. What does he have? We're going to have to find out. Let's just go for a log. See what's up. He's going to end up having Bandit, so I don't really want to play aggressive. I'm just going to go and cycle my Tesla here. And we'll go and kite the Bandit right into our Tesla. I don't know if he's going to end up having Pekka. He probably should end up having Pekka. And I can't apply aggression until I know exactly what his card order is and what he's going to do for the rest of the game. So I'd rather just protect the Tesla if possible, but he's going to go Snowball, so he's actually a really good player. Usually they don't do that. Usually they don't kill my Tesla like that, but he did. So well played on his end. Want to end up going for a Fireball. And I think that he's actually going to be pretty intelligent and not allow me to set up defensive Teslas just because of his predilection of going in for that Snowball right on top of us, right? I need to go and stack Teslas if I have any hope of playing aggressive here, though. And I can't play aggressive until I get a Tesla on the map. So I need a Tesla, I need to defend, and then I need to go for an Expo. So this is exactly what we wanted. This is actually really good for me. We go Ice Golem, so then the Bandit goes towards it. I'm going to end up going for a Juicy Log, but he ends up killing, which is really unfortunate. We're going to have to go for Skellies here. And the Skeleton shouldn't end up dying immediately. I want to end up going for an Ice Spirit on top of that, and then we want to end up going for an Expo since we're going to be up a little bit of Elixir. Maybe I shouldn't have even dropped that there. Alright, we're going to end up trying to make something happen here. This should be pretty bad, actually. That wasn't a good decision. I have to go for Skeletons just to keep this alive a little bit longer. I also need to, like, log it back, I think. But we're in a really bad spot. I think I lost. I have to go for, like, an Ice Spirit and then an Ice Golem pull, but then he should Bandit me after. I thought he would Bandit same lane. Yeah, he did. Alright, that's why I dropped the Ice Golem there. Very well played on his end, poorly played on my end. Maybe we can bounce back. That's why you generally don't want to go for Expos in single Elixir. I went against my own advice there, and we took a ton of damage. But we still kept it under control with that Ice Golem kite, making sure that it went same lane as the Dark Prince, because I knew. But I just have to Fireball this. I can't even hit the tower. I need to kill that Magic Archer so bad. So we're going to go Tesla, and then we're going to Ice Spirit, so then that's not going to be able to get through. Then we need to go Ice Golem, just a body block. Make sure that the barbs go on top. And notice how he's playing. He's playing so aggressive. He's actually playing this really, really well because he wants to kill my Teslas. Gotta log it away so the Pekka doesn't end up hitting. And then we need to go for an Expo. If we want to win this game, we have to play really aggressive when we have the opportunity. We should be able to Ice Golem kite this all into us. So I'm just gonna Fireball so then we can reset everything. Go Archers. And then Ice Golem immediately after. So as long as this Bandit ends up dying, we're chilling. Nice. That was a really bad log. I hate how Bandit sometimes gets invulnerable like that. I have to just keep fireballing it. Oh no! Okay. I was like, yo, I missed it. That would have been so bad. Alright. We're still alive. We're still alive. It's such a sketchy game, but you know, it happens sometimes. Just go Ice Golem here. Skeletons, Ice Spirit. Double Tesla. You guys know the drill. You guys know what's up. So I love going for the double Tesla like this, so then I can go and set up an offensive Expo. You guys have saw this before, and it worked out really well for me. It didn't work out so well here because we didn't keep the Tesla alive, but we can hope and pray that we'll have it happen this time. So it was a really good Fireball log. Gonna go Magic Archer. We could definitely get an Archers down here, and we should be able to win. I think we outplayed him really hard to get that connection, but it still might not be enough. I have to go in for another Tesla. Ice Spirits. Should be able to kill. Then I go in for another Expo. Since we still have the Tesla, I don't think he's having enough Elixir for Pekka. Maybe he does. He does, actually. Well played. I'm going to have to Fireball the Magic Archer immediately, by the way. Just can't let that kill my Skeletons. Just get a Snowball, so we have to Ice Golem. Yeah. I think we win. So, Pekka actually does not have matchup in this if I play it well, but the Magic Archer is going to be really annoying if he ever ends up having an Elixir advantage and then can drop it on top of my Expo to get chip damage on me. Glad to win it, showed you guys what not to do at the start, and quickly reverted to the game plan to win the game. When they spam you, you go for the double Tesla, then you set up for an Expo and win the game off of the double Tesla. So I'm going to go kick off the game with Skeletons and Ice Spirit, and he's going to end up going for Goblin Barrel and Bait, so I just want to end up going for an Ice Golem here. I don't want to go in for a log yet, and I want to end up getting counter push with these Archers if possible. So we're going to end up going for this Expo, and then he's going to probably rocket, right? Because he's not able to get an Inferno Tower on top of this Archer. So he's maybe going to wait for that to die and then an Inferno Tower after. Yep, so we're going to go for Skellies, and then we're immediately follow up with our Archers just to make sure that we're able to kill the Inferno Tower. So that's one of those things that you always want to keep in mind whenever you see a Knight plus a Goblin Gang and Goblin Barrel. You know that it's going to end up having Rocket and Inferno Tower as just two primary answers to you. So generally what I like to do is if I know that they don't have Elixir for the Rocket, or they don't want to because they're going to be greedy, I love to go in for Archers because they don't die to log and they're able to finish off the Inferno Tower really quickly. So they're a reliable way of dealing with the Inferno Tower. Most of the time you don't have reliable ways of dealing with Inferno Tower. with this deck. Unless you're going to go and drop an Ice Golem, which could get pre-rocketed, right? At least the archers are going to get out of the range and be able to apply aggression where he has to respond to them, right? The Ice Golem he can kind of just like ignore. Or he's not going to be able to like rocket the archers. So that worked out really, really well for us. Another thing that you're able to do in this situation is just play defensive expos. So if he rockets my tower, he automatically loses the game because I'm able to just go and cycle and play... Oh, wow, he's got Fireball. So he had absolutely no way of killing this. But usually, if they have rocket, if they rocket your tower, then you laugh at them because you have an expo on the map, and then you cycle to another expo. If they Inferno Tower, then you have this defensive expo pounding that Inferno Tower. So if you're just trying to play defensive against a log bait deck and you've already taken a tower early on, one of the best things that you guys could possibly do is drop a defensive expo and just chill and relax. I'm dropping my defensive expo here so he can't fireball the weaker tower now. And it's going to be able to slaughter these princesses, all the bait that he drops. Whatever he drops, it doesn't matter. It just dies really, really easily. So that's one of my favorite things to do. Unfortunately, this Ice Spirit's walking right into dangerous territory. But yeah, we can even fireball here. Doesn't really matter. Expo is going to be able to shut down the princess for a nice positive elixir trade. I would love to see like a damage ticker on each one of the units at the very end of the game. If there was like some stats page that I could look and see how much damage my defensive expos do. Because I feel like it's an insane amount, man. Anyway, he's just going to keep spamming. It doesn't matter. We can end up going for archers here just to go kite everything into the Tesla. And we'll be able to walk away with a very clean W. Another thing that you guys need to touch on right here is just the Teslas. I never drop them right in the middle because the princess, if it's dropped at the river up to the side, it's always able to bypass the Tesla if it's dropped in the middle. So you always have to space it to the side that he's going to be dropping the princess, and you have to off-center it to either the right or the left side to be able to kill those bridge princesses. So we got a game against Achille. We're going to sauce out Skelly's in the back, and this guy is going to end up having a princess. So it's probably going to be log bait, guys. See if we can win it. See if we can assert dominance. Let's go for archers so we can shut down the Goblin Barrel. And I could end up going for an Expo here, but I want to end up going for an Ice Golem because he doesn't have Princess in cycle. So it's going to be way harder for him to deal with since this Princess will not be helping him. Man, he's not going to have Knight. He's going to end up having Valkyrie to shut it down. Alright, that's unfortunate. Not going to lie. Let's go in for Skeletons. No, let's log. I'm just going to log that back so I don't take damage. It was worth it. We can end up going for an Expo now. Ooh, wow. This is not the deck I was expecting. He's going to have RG. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Guys, he's got RG Goblin Barrel. So this is going to be funky, my man. Not the type of deck that I want to be playing against. So you have to end up going in for, like, a log here to knock everything back and kill the princess. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. So how are we going to win this? I think we have to play some defensive expos if he doesn't have a big spell. He might also have Mega Knight. I'm not sure. All I know is it's going to be a tough one. Not a good one. He's going to have Valkyrie, RG. Please say he doesn't have Rocket, man. See what he does. He's going to have Valkyrie. Well played, well played. The RGs, which is archers, and then we cycle back to another expo. So it's actually really good for me if he RGs. We'll see what he wants to do. Dark Goblin is also kind of crazy. Does a lot. We're going to be able to kill it, though, and we end up killing the Valkyrie. And we should be able to just get away with the Tesla and an Ice Spear here. Or Skeletons, actually. Just drop Skeletons. Save the Ice Spear for the Bats. The Bats do not break through. Not having that happen today. He's going to Princess at the River, so we're an Ice Golem. Oh, he didn't. Okay, yeah, he did. Fortunately, the log isn't going to be able to finish that off because I didn't drop it far enough. He's going to go Tesla. And we can... I want to end up going for Expo so then I can finish it off. Wow. Alright. I have to fireball this. So then the archer is able to kill that. Okay, great log. Let's go, PogChamp. It's going to end up dropping something like Dark Goblin. We have to go Ice Golem to protect. Yes, predictions. Let's go, man. And then we can archers. So basically we had to outcycle the RG and get it on the other side. And that worked out really, really well. Archers are going to be able to kill that fully, so I can just go for defensive expo here. Make sure that kills the princess, and then start fireball cycling. So that's what I like doing against any log bait players, just defensive expos for days. Fireball cycle when I have the ability to. Save the log. Because I don't want to right now. I don't need to. Heck, I could even log and then cycle back. Since I have the defensive expo, I'm chilling. Totally chilling out here. He's about to just RG me, and I can just go for a defensive Tesla here. It'd be fine. Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Log. That should be able to kill the Dark Goblin as well. If the Dark Goblin walks up into it, yeah, feels good. So now I can just cycle another defensive Expo, and then I can Fireball cycle after that. So I just don't want to play like stupidly. I'd rather just play safely. So let's go in for defensive Expos when we have the opportunity to. Since he doesn't have a big spell, I'm not going to rush this game. There's no reason to. Very well played with that Goblin, bro. I thought it was like slightly further back. He's like mixing it up all the time. Now I have the defensive Expo on the map. He can't even Princess at the River, and we can just shut him down with a very fast cycle back to our Firewall. Gonna go drop our archers behind. Not gonna drop a preemptive log. It just seems stupid. And then we Fireball him out, and we win the game. GG, well played, and peace out, sir. Good luck in the rest of your ladder session. Very crazy game. I totally wasn't expecting the RG there, but I'm glad to win.